En Lefko 87.7.
Discover great music.
Most Americans, the middle Americans, not San Francisco, New York, and so on, don't seem that interested in the rest of the world and what's going outside the US. How come you became, as a duo, so interested in world music? And did DC have anything to do with that curiosity?
Well, I think DC is a very cosmopolitan city. You have people there from all different countries. You have embassies from all the different countries as well. And so for a small city, there's actually a lot of different music and culture. And when me and Eric started, there were a lot of bars and cafes where you could go and hear Brazilian music or West African music or reggae music or folk music, whatever, punk music. So I think all of those had an influence. And so we would go to these bars and we meet a singer like Pam Bricker, who sang Lebanese Blonde, or Vernie Varela, a singer from Colombia. And we would just, run into random musicians from different countries and ask them, do you want to come in the studio and do a track? And so it really happened organically like that.
How about Jamaica? How did that come about, recording there?
Eric was on holiday with his girlfriend, his fiance, I should say. And they were down there and he called me up and he's like, we're staying at this place called G-Jam and they have a recording studio in the hotel. He's like, how do you feel about coming down here and recording and doing some music? And I was like,
no.
Yeah, I was like, it sounds awful. Couldn't think of anything worse now. But so I was like, I'm totally down. Let's book a flight. We brought down the rhythm section and just started working on these tracks and hanging out during the day on the beach a little bit and then just locking ourselves in the studio, recording, and it was amazing.
Is this your favorite album?
There's always different albums that are favorite for different reasons. Probably my favorite would be Mirror Conspiracy, just because first record you make one and you're like excited about it, but to know that you can do a second one, and then you're probably like a certain confidence about it, So and that was special at the time because. Not really knowing that, okay, can I really do this? So.
In your music, you have a lot of Arabic and Mediterranean, in a way, rhythms and sounds. Would you ever consider coming and recording in a country like Greece?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And in terms of the Trump election, the Brexit, Greek referendum, it seems like the world has gone mad in a sort of way. What do you believe about all these sudden changes to the status quo, and has this been reflected at all in your music?
I feel like, we're always sort of socially conscious and politically conscious in a kind of more broad sense. We don't really say you should vote for this person or vote for that person, but we really kind of deal with a lot of just kind of more universal themes. And, I think that it's a very interesting time, and hopefully that, out of this chaos, it'll inspire positive change, I forget who had the quote saying, that the worst combination is power and stupidity.
Which is very prevalent nowadays everywhere. Okay, in a few minutes you'll be up on stage for one of many times. What is the thing you most look forward to in playing for the Athenian crowd?
Just that connection, when we're up there, we really feel connected with this audience, and they've always been some of our best gigs ever. So.
And when you have some free time in Greece, what's the one thing you'd love to do?
Hang out at the beach.
Okay, that's a good one.